Imagine yourself standing at the base of a mountain, its summit veiled by the gentle light of early dawn. Your intention this year is to reach that peak, your newly clarified goal, and you've decided to release last year's disappointments, turning them into lessons rather than lingering weights. Yet before you take your initial step upward, you must pause to pose a critical question. Where am I right now? This honest self-examination is like unfolding a map to find the bright red "You Are Here" symbol. Without this reference point, even the most vividly imagined endpoint can feel like a far-off dream. The strength of self-assessment emerges from its capacity to ground you firmly in the present. It acts as a compass reading, a starting benchmark, the plain, unfiltered truth that will inform your next actions. Think of it as pressing refresh on the lens through which you see yourself. After all, who you were a year ago, a month ago, or even last week is not the same person you are today. You've evolved, adapted, and absorbed new insights. By recognizing where you currently stand, your aptitudes, your shortcomings, your resources, and the areas where knowledge is lacking, you can plan a more deliberate route forward. But what does self-assessment truly entail? For many, it starts quietly, with a journal and a pen. Putting your thoughts into words can effectively capture what's whirling inside your mind. Consider this straightforward exercise. Note 3 strengths you possess right now. Perhaps you're inventive, persistent, or empathetic. Next, jot down 3 areas that challenge you. Habits you struggle to break, fears that hold you back, or abilities you still need to refine. Here, honesty matters. Don't condemn yourself. Remember, this isn't a self-critique designed to tear you down, but a sincere evaluation created to help you flourish. Beyond inner qualities, assess the external aspects of your life. Reflect on your relationships. Who supports you and who pulls you off course? Examine your surroundings. Does your home, your workplace, or your schedule nurture your ambitions, or does it sap your drive? Look as well at your tools and supports, books, courses, groups, and mentors available to you. Understanding these external influences is like checking weather conditions before a lengthy climb. It enables you to prepare wisely and avoid preventable obstacles. As you lay everything out, you might encounter a range of emotions. Sometimes self-assessment spotlights truths you've been trying to overlook. Maybe it reveals recurring procrastination or a pattern of doubting your abilities whenever you confront something unfamiliar. Feeling uneasy while facing these aspects is natural. But remember, this process is here to assist, not harm. A medical examination might disclose areas needing attention, yet it is always a step toward healing and progress. Similarly, acknowledging your hidden shortcomings and dormant strengths is a constructive endeavor, an essential move toward becoming the individual you aspire to be. By fully seeing your current reality, you achieve clarity. Clarity begets informed action. It's like starting on a journey equipped with a detailed map rather than wandering aimlessly. You can now decide where to focus your efforts. If you recognize time management as a weakness, you might adopt new habits, using a planner, scheduling dedicated work blocks, or seeking guidance from someone skilled in productivity. If you find that creativity fuels your motivation, you might set aside weekly creative sessions to cultivate this talent, producing work that resonates with both your inner core and your objectives. Self-assessment also highlights the progress you've already made. Perhaps last year you hesitated to speak up during discussions, but now you do so more confidently. Acknowledge these accomplishments, regardless of their size. Celebrating small advancements generates momentum. It reminds you that you are capable of growth and that every forward step counts. Just as a traveler notes each milestone on the path, you too should honor each marker of your evolution, cherishing how far you've advanced from your original starting point. Moreover, self-assessment shouldn't be a one-time event. As you move through the months, revisit it periodically. Treat it like recalibrating your compass. Over time, your goals may shift, and your strengths or weaknesses may change. What seemed insurmountable in January might become routine by June. What felt like a supportive relationship may call for reevaluation by autumn. By periodically reassessing your situation, you remain flexible and responsive to life's alterations. This adaptability ensures you stay aligned with your vision, adjusting as necessary. To deepen your insights, consider seeking perspectives from others. Sometimes you're too immersed in your own life to see it clearly. A trusted friend, mentor, or advisor can illuminate patterns you've taken for granted or highlight strengths you've undervalued. There is courage in asking for honest input and humility in accepting it. Still, remember that these external voices should complement, not overshadow, your own inner understanding. Ultimately, you remain the foremost expert on your life, and your intuition is profoundly important. As this process unfolds, notice how your confidence grows. Self-assessment empowers you to take charge of your direction. You're no longer moving forward aimlessly, hoping random chances will guide you toward your aspirations. Instead, you are making decisions informed by the truth of who you are today and who you want to be tomorrow. Armed with this awareness, you can direct your energy where it matters most, handle challenges more effectively, and leverage your strengths in meaningful ways. Indeed, finding your starting point demands openness. It requires that you look candidly at your current standing, stripped of diversions and illusions. Yet it also provides a stable platform to launch from, ensuring that when you move ahead, you know exactly why and how. You deserve that clarity. You deserve a life shaped not by guesswork, but by purposeful intention. So inhale deeply. As you face the mountain of opportunities that this year lays before you, anchor yourself in the present moment. Shine a gentle, understanding light into every corner of your life, observing what's there without blame or panic. Record your findings, your strengths, areas for growth, your tools, and your dreams. And let this knowledge guide you. With every piece of comprehension you gain, you are forming a foundation as solid as the bedrock beneath your feet. The power of self-assessment arises from making the unseen visible. It means ceasing to drift in uncertainty and instead charting a route that honors both the reality of where you stand now and the potential you hold for the future. By pinpointing your present position, you pay tribute to the past, embrace the present, and ready yourself for whatever hurdles and victories lie ahead. This is your chance to know yourself intimately and, through that knowledge, to harness the ability to shape your journey onward. Thank you for watching. Join us on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe.